Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chinese with Charlie. 我是 Charlie. In today's video, we're going to talk about numbers and how to ask about numbers. That is, how many, how much. First of all, let's repeat numbers from 0 to 10. 零 零 一 一 二 二 三 三 四 四 五 五 六 六 七 七 八 八 九 九 十 十 You can stop here and go back and repeat again. Now, after learning the numbers from 0 to 10, I have to say congratulations because you know how to count to 99. Because in Chinese, numbers are quite easy. So, since you know number 10 is 十, and then 11 would be 10, 1, literally in Chinese. So, number 10 is 十, number 1 is 一. So 11, 10, 1, 十一, 12, 10, 2, 十二, 13, 10, 3, 十三, 14, 10, 4, 十四, 15, 10, 5, 十五, 16, 10, 6, 十六, 17, 10, 7, 十七, 18, 10, 8, 十八, 19, 10, 9, 十九. So how do you say 20 in Chinese? Easy, 2, 10, 二十. 21, 2, 10, 1, 二十一. 22, 2, 10, 2, 二十二. 23, 2, 10, 3, 二十三. And so on and so forth, until number 99. 99 in Chinese literally is 9, 10, 9. So, 九十九. Alright? Now you know how to count in Chinese from number 0 to number 99. Now, let's move on to next topic, that is how to ask how many or how much. When you want to ask about how many, how much, most of the time we use 几, 几, which means how many, how much, and 多少, 多少, which also means how many, how much. So what is the difference? We use 几 to ask about a small number. So when you look at something, you think, okay, there are less than 10, then you can just use 几 to ask about the number. And when you look at something and you see there are so many of them, then you use 多少 to ask about the number. And there's one major difference between the usage of 几 and 多少. That is, when you use 几 to ask about the number, you have to use a measure word in front of a noun. If you don't know what a measure word is, please check the link above. And when you use 多少, you don't have to use a measure word. For example, how many students are there? If you want to use 几, you can say 有几个学生? 有几个学生? So here, since we use 几, first we know we're not asking about a big number. Maybe there are 3, 4, 5, but I don't know the exact number, so I would use 几 to ask about this small number of people. 几. And the second thing, like I mentioned before, when we use 几, we have to use measure word 个. So we say 几个学生, how many students. In another situation, when you use 多少 to ask about the same question, then you can say 有多少学生? 有多少学生? How many students are there? And here, 多少 indicates that there are so many of them, at least more than 10. So that's the first thing. And the second thing, when we use 多少, we don't have to use a measure word in front of the noun. So we can say 多少学生,多少学生 without the measure word 个. And of course, you can use a measure word in front of the 学生. That's not a problem. So you can also say 多少个学生,多少个学生, how many students? Now let's move on to next topic, that is how to ask about people's age. First of all, we have to know one single character, that is 岁. 岁. 岁 means age. When you ask about people's age, you can say 几岁,几岁, or 多少岁,多少岁. So what is the difference between 几岁 and 多少岁? Like I mentioned before, 几 is for a small number, 多少 is for a larger number. That is why we use 几岁 to ask about a child's age. Because we suppose they are less than 10, we tend to use 几 to ask about their age. But for an older person, we tend to use 多少岁,多少岁, since we suppose they're already older than 10. So, how old are you? I can say 你多少岁,你多少岁. How old is your teacher? 你的老师多少岁?你的老师多少岁? How old is your younger sister? 你的妹妹多少岁?你的妹妹多少岁? What if I'm asking about the age of your baby sister? Then I would say 你的妹妹几岁?你的妹妹几岁? Since I suppose your baby sister is under 10. Did you realize one thing? When we ask about age, we don't use 是. We can just say somebody, how many, 岁. Right? So we don't use 是 when we ask about people's age. That is a little bit different from English. Alright, one last thing today is when we ask about people's age, we can also use the expression 多大,多大. 多大 literally means how big. 大 means big. 多 means how. So 多大 means how big, but we can also use 多大 to ask about person's age. That is how old. For example, how old are you? 你多大?你多大? How old is your younger brother? 你的弟弟多大?你的弟弟多大? How old is your friend? 你的朋友多大?你的朋友多大? So now you know 3 ways of asking people's age. The first one, 几岁?几岁? For little children. 多少岁?多少岁? For people who are older than 10. 多大?多大? And this how old can be used for anyone. Okay, that's all for today's video. I have a takeaway for you. Please translate those expressions and leave your answers under the video. If you like this video, please give me a like button and subscribe to my channel. And we see each other next time. Bye bye.